Deep inside the Amazon lies a remote world, so dense that scientists are still discovering hidden ecosystems and uncatalogued species every single day. Stretching across the South American continent, this sprawling landscape stands as Earth's largest tropical jungle. For decades, it has been widely described as the lungs of the Earth, built on the assumption that it generates a massive surplus of the oxygen we breathe. This diagram shows a different reality. The canopy does produce oxygen through photosynthesis, but the natural decay on the forest floor, along with millions of respiring organisms, consumes almost all of it in a closed loop. Because the ecosystem recycles its own oxygen, the forest's true impact on the globe is actually found in how it regulates the climate. Looking down from above, these winding river networks operate like a circulatory system, pumping water throughout the vast stretches of vegetation. Within that dense, living plant matter, the jungle traps and stores billions of tons of carbon, keeping it safely out of the atmosphere. This cross-section illustrates how the rivers and canopy work together. They constantly release water vapor, generating immense rain clouds over the region. As we zoom out, you can see these massive clouds feeding moisture into atmospheric wind currents, driving weather patterns well beyond South America. Disrupting this biological vault means destabilizing rainfall and climate conditions across the entire planet. Down on the surface, thick fog and seasonal floods create impenetrable physical barriers. These harsh, waterlogged environments have historically kept modern scientific surveys from reaching the deepest corners of the forest. The animals that thrive here have adapted specifically to these submerged conditions. The pink river dolphin, for example, evolved a highly flexible neck to maneuver through tightly packed, flooded tree trunks. The jaguar navigates the wet brush with complete silence, moving effortlessly across rivers and flooded plains to hunt its prey. Some adaptations are designed to be highly visible. The striking colors of the poison dart frog serve as a clear, toxic warning to any predator that gets too close. Meanwhile, the green anaconda uses the aquatic environment to its advantage. The water supports its massive body weight, allowing it to lie submerged and coil around passing prey. The severe conditions of this ecosystem forced wildlife into highly specialized evolutionary paths, resulting in one of the most diverse biological collections on Earth. It is common to view the Amazon as an untouched wilderness, but humans have lived in and successfully navigated this labyrinth for thousands of years. Hundreds of distinct indigenous groups reside throughout the region today. Several of these communities live in voluntary isolation, maintaining little to no contact with the outside world. These communities possess a deep, ancient understanding of the ecosystem, recognizing the complex interactions between the native flora, fauna, and river networks. They translate this ecological knowledge into daily survival, cultivating sustainable food sources and processing complex plant-based medicines directly from their environment. The Amazon is largely undocumented to modern Western science, but to its original stewards, the landscape is deeply understood. Modern researchers are still pushing through the dense vegetation, trying to catalog the remaining biological diversity of the forest. The immense scale of the jungle, combined with its harsh environmental conditions, continues to hide vast pockets of the ecosystem from any sort of academic survey. Despite decades of rigorous study, scientists regularly discover entirely new species of insects, amphibians, and plants hidden in the brush. Because so much of the biology remains undocumented, we do not fully comprehend the complex biological network we are currently putting at risk. The intricate ecosystem is sharply contrasted by rapid industrial land clearing, as immense tracts of rainforest are burned and bulldozed for illegal mining and agriculture. This rapid extraction violently threatens the territories of uncontacted indigenous communities, while simultaneously releasing stored carbon back into the atmosphere. The ultimate question of the Amazon is whether we can protect this invaluable global asset before its remaining secrets disappear.